Welcome back to another episode of Soul Connection Podcast, Master Keys. And today, it's tea time. Quite literally, we're at the beach with the sunrise, getting ready to introduce one of my favorite people in the world. This man is amazing. He's the GOAT. He's a king. Man, he's helping others rise as he rises. And he does it in the best way because he leads by example. We don't try to save anybody, we just do us. And whoever is drawn, it automatically inspires others to do the same. Kobe Bryant's definition of greatness. So we ain't gonna do too much introduction this time, but without further ado, one of my best friends and brothers, Coach Get Right.
Yo.
Sheesh, my guy.
Peace, God. How are you, man?
Love you, brother.
Love you too, man. All is well. You know that. Paz y amor.
Paz y amor. Bro, what a beautiful day, man. The sun is blessing us today, bro. Every day.
Every day, man. Every single day. It's pretty like, when you think of it, it's like a miracle, bro, how the sun rises every day. You know, not at the same time, depends on the season, but sets at the same time, brings the brightness.
Brings the light.
Brings the light.
That part.
Brings everything, man. It's just, and we're a part of it. So that's what's amazing. That's what makes us a miracle as well.
We are a part of it. It is a privilege and a pleasure to breathe, to feel the wind, to be right in front of the ocean, right behind the camera. The sun coming out about 30 minutes ago. But man, bro, we've been wanting to have this conversation for a minute, bro.
It's the time. We're here now.
We're here. So I'm extremely curious about a lot of things that we've talked about, that we haven't talked about. But if you would like to introduce yourself and your brand and what you do, by all means, the platform is yours, my brother.
Sure. You know, keep it short, sweet. So, I'm Coach Get Right, aka Mac, now known as Yah.
Yeah.
You know, that name has some tone to it, some abundance to it, you know, some meaning. As we learn our names, our first identity. Man, today I'm a holistic coach, bro. You know, it's pretty much everything wellness, everything healthy is me. I realize that my sole purpose here now is to put the power back in the collective's hands, man, the human race. And doing so any way, shape, or form. Like I said, holistic meaning whole. And whether it's showing up mentally, physically, or spiritually, I got it. I got it. I can, you know, the things that I once was going through that I didn't understand, and there was a lesson to be teaching today. And these tools that I went through and that I obtained through life was going to be useful today. So that's what I'm going by. You know, I used to be a trainer, working with athletes, working with everyday people. I was a gym teacher, but my brand it's called Get Right Within. The acronyms is GRW, and it's just simply to grow in all aspects of your life. And when you think of grow, you think about getting right within. So the only way out is in.
I love that, bro.
Lauren Hill, how you gonna win if you ain't right within?
How you going? Lauren Hill, where you at? We love you.
100. So
one of the hardest bars I've ever heard in a song, bro.
Yeah, she got that. She got that.
How you gonna win if you ain't right within, bro?
Yeah, we learn it. We learn it. So now it's a matter of like teaching it, man, and giving it, because it's not mine to keep, you know. Yeah, and every day moving with the purpose, keeping the heart open, serving, sharing myself. You know, so the brand is literally just about connecting, man, going back to the oneness of your roots. We're so distracted. So I would say, you know, if we thought about what it represents, the brand, it's literally culture, heritage, family, strength, power, awareness, aliveness, abundance.
Abundance, my friend. We dance in the abundance.
Yeah, it's all up, man. All things healthy is coming from grow, you know.
Bro, you also are a Afro yoga bee. Talk
Afro
about
yoga
that,
bee.
bro. Talk about abundance, my friend.
Dance has been my distraction from destruction since a kid, man. And I ran away from it. And you know, we all are born with a purpose. And if we're not fulfilling that purpose, a lot of the times life becomes miserable. It's like we're going against the grain of what we should be doing. What is your sole purpose, your calling? And I realized dance is just one of the many. But the things that I was doing as a kid was doing something for someone else outside of myself. So playing basketball, what society has attached to me. Basketballer, you know, bodybuilder, just following the loops of things that wasn't resonating with the soul, you know? So I birthed a class called Afrobeat Dance Aerobics here in Tulum about 3 years ago. And it's booming now. Because one thing that we all feel is authenticity. So in the front of the class, I am exactly who I am. I'm born to be. But people are just meeting me at this time in my life. But this is who I've been since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So with that authenticity, it helps people drop into exactly who they are and feel comfortable. Yeah, so we running it. We running it here. I do it on the beach at a number of these properties here on the beach. And it's fun, man. The class is literally helpful in all sorts of ways with helping people with depression, anxiety, building their confidence muscle. It's a soft space for people to land in and just drop in and just let go. You don't have to be a dancer. We're all born with rhythm. We're all born with the pulse, all born with a heartbeat, and that's enough, you know?
Let me just add, because you said let go. It's one of my favorite things. We have to let go to let love flow. We have to let go if we want to be free. And I've been to my brother's classes a couple times. He's my personal trainer. I'm blessed to have this man in my life. It's a lot of stagnant energy, especially for men that aren't really connected to themselves, to their body. They store a lot of emotions in the hips. And this man right here will get you right. Coach, get right. It's just, you know,
Makes
goes
sense.
with it.
Yeah,
Makes perfect sense. And yeah, I had a dislocated pelvis on my right side, 2019, and this has been a pain in the butt for some time now. And now I feel stronger than ever, blessed, healthy. Health is wealth. Big key, big master key to my health is this man right here, bro. There are no keys outside of you. They're all within. We just need to remember what they are.
Yeah, you're literally the custodian. Got all the keys.
The custodian.
They got the keys. Like I remember seeing custodian in the school, like all of the keys,
Stacked.
bro. To unlock every door in the school. He got everything.
Yeah. It's amazing,
You are the
bro.
custodian of your life, man. This is beautiful what you got going on too, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, brother. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
It's just starting, you know what I mean?
It's the best part.
And then things roll into place. But if you don't start, it ain't gonna ever be anything. You have opened it, arranged the way for yourself. Who knows what's to come for you, bro? It's up.
Two things come to mind. One, on my first episode, my mic wasn't working, but it was definitely plugged in. But it was challenging because I know this quote that says, if you do things for the sole purpose of them to be perfect, they will never be.
Yeah.
If you do them because you love them and you enjoy them and you're passionate about them, it doesn't matter what you do, they'll always be perfect.
True.
So that's why I posted it anyways, with my mic being off.
Right.
But my voice is loud enough. I know y'all heard me if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And if you don't, that's cool too.
Yeah.
We're not here to judge.
Facts.
But bro, I'm curious, my guy, because in the time that I've known you, you've had 11 different types of names. Exaggerating.
11 all types of names.
So if you would like to share your I don't want to say your real name, your government name,
Yeah.
and the process that you've had, changing from that to Mac to y'all and to where you are now, and to the power and frequency that they all hold, and your journey, your process with them.
Yes. Man, you know, we learned that, again, our names are our first identity. And that being said, I don't think my father's father realized the names they carried had energy tied to it. It's interesting because it gets deeper. From our ancestors who were enslaved, we might be carrying a slave master's name, you know, and being called that all your life, you carry that energy. So realizing I was named after my dad, the legacy he has carried for himself and the lifestyle he has lived has him no longer existing in this plane, you know? And as a child, I couldn't understand that. It was very hurtful to me as I didn't know. And as I grew and matured emotionally and building that intelligence, I figured out maybe my dad was murdered to get closer to me at this time in my life, spiritually. So I'm tapped in with him, but I realized like no one told me about his story. So why am I named after somebody that I don't know much about?
Ooh, that part.
You know? So yeah, growing up, I just had to like, I was following his name, I guess, following his energy, but not knowing, you know, and that could have been causing all kind of harm. You know, growing up in New York City, the concrete jungle, it's rough, man. It's rough, rugged. And I realized that I had to give, like, I was called so many other names, and we just went with like D Mac, and then I chopped the D, and it was just Mac, running with Mac throughout college. And up until the point you met me just recently, I went to the motherland. I visited for my 36th return. And what better way to inherit your name than being home? And in Ghana, I inherited y'all because there's a correlation to the day you were born to a name given to you in the Ghanaian culture, in the Akan culture, and the Asante warrior culture. Like it's beautiful. And it's tied to what Yah means is a man of wisdom, courage, humanitarian, bravery, and you know, integrity. And this is exactly who I am. I'm embodying that, you know, and it's me, you know, it's on the bracelet. It's interesting because I went into the market to shop and grab some things, souvenirs or whatever, and this man presented the bracelet to me.
Without you
I
even
promise
asking
you,
for
but
it.
without me even saying anything.
Oh, el guardián. Hola.
Buenos dias.
Buenos días.
Buen día. And realizing Yah was gonna be it for me. It just felt, it turned on the lights. The lights turned on when I got that, you know. So that's what I'm moving with, and that energy. And I'm cool with that. I'm comfortable with that. I've accepted the past and where it's brought me and led me to. Realizing that our life is our own. You know, we wake up every day with the choice and the chance. So if you wanted to change your name or change your footsteps and how you're moving or change the destination in your GPS, go there, grow there. You know what I mean?
Go there, that part.
That's where I'm at, man. I arrive here and we're moving in that energy and respectfully presenting myself and reintroducing myself to the collective, man.
Bro, I just want to remind the world that we all have two guides, and these two guides are never wrong, ever. This is your heart and your intuition. And it doesn't matter if you follow them and you think that, oh, I messed up, I shouldn't have done that. No, it's just you don't know why that had to happen that way yet. But it's always for your highest good. Yah.
Big facts.
Yah, bro, yeah. Follow your intuition. The man changed his name several times. That's what his heart, that's what his intuition was telling him. And who are we to, judge or say what's right and wrong? It's not this or that. It's this and that. So, bruh, props, bro.
Yeah.
Big y'all.
Big y'all. Yahweh. So Yah backwards is way. It's my way. My grandmother pulled up on that. Like, I was talking to her. She flipped it because she does crossword puzzles forward and back. So I'm like, yeah, grandma is God.
Shout out to
Yahweh.
grandma.
Yahweh.
Shout out to grandma. We love you. Thank you for raising this amazing human being. I have the pleasure and privilege to be in this lifetime with me. Man, it's an honor, bro.
A1.
And this man is extremely powerful and humble, so that makes him even more powerful because he knows that humility is one of the master keys of the universe.
Yes, sir.
And he trained NBA players and, people of high status, but he ain't even talking about that. I have to bring it up. But, bro,
Yo,
talk about where you come from. You said you're from
Harlem, New York.
Harlem, New York,
Born
bruh.
in the Bronx, raised in Harlem. Yeah, New York grew me. New York gave me that swag, gave me that edge. But it isn't sustainable. With certain things in New York, I take with me, because they say if you can survive in New York, man, you can survive anywhere in the world. So, the hustle kind of just slowed down. Actually, I added more muscle to the hustle, but the intensity, I'm more gentle and more in the rest and reflective mode as opposed to moving off an impulse so soon with no ground underneath me. And I think that's what this move, almost 5 years being abroad here in Mexico has, brought to me. But I knew it wouldn't be better for myself or my future staying in America.
So then the follow-up question to that would be, why are you here? What brought you to Tulum, and what were the impact points, the points of power that helped that shift? Because from what I know from living in the States, people are terrified of Mexico. Oh, it's so dangerous, the cartel, blah, 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 blah. Bruh.
Yeah.
I don't really want to get into that, but to me, the U.S. is one of the biggest gangsters in the world, bro.
Right, bullies.
Bullies, bro.
Yeah,
We need more harmony in this world. More love. Love is the master key of liberation is love. Love yourself. If you don't love yourself, what kind of love can you give?
Facts.
If you don't love yourself, what kind of love can you receive and allow into your life?
Facts.
Dogs know what's up.
Yeah. That being said, viviendo el sueño mexicano.
Sí, sí.
You know what I'm saying? And what I said was just living the Mexican dream. Because even when I was in Africa with the brothers, man, tapping in, they feel like they got to get to America. And it's like, no, it's not a place. It's not a place for you to be there for too long. You can get in, get out, build business, cool. But to feel yourself, put yourself in my shoes or any other indigenous people in America. You're not taught who you are. You're giving someone else history to believe in. You're the furthest thing from yourself.
Bruh.
It's an indoctrination.
They shame you for being indigenous. Look what Trump's doing right now, bro.
Oh,
it's
man.
crazy, bro.
Oh,
when
man.
I was in the States, they literally made me feel bad or tried to make me feel bad for being Mexican. So I was like, all right, bet. Let me stamp the Mexican logo on me so y'all know exactly where I'm from, because that don't fly here, bro. I'm
Right.
straight up Mexican, man.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
proud of it.
Yeah.
Mexico is the heart of the world,
Yes, sir.
and it demands respect.
Beautiful place, man.
If you can't respect yourself, if you can't respect others, especially here in Tulum, it'll spit you right out, bro. I promise you.
That's a fact.
If you don't believe me, come test it for yourself. It's not me saying this, trust me, I
100.
promise you.
100, bro. Yeah, man, and knowing that, you don't want to be in a place where you're the furthest thing from yourself. I mean, you're reading textbooks, nothing has to do with who you are. The history that they're giving you for the African is straight at slavery in our books. So that puts you in a constructive, low vibrations of thinking, keeping yourself down and second guessing and negative and self-doubt. It's a downward spiral. You have issues with identity. You don't really know who you are until you go home. So, like I said, my first visit to Africa was at the age of 32. And today I'm 36, so it's like yeah, I need more of this. And the more I pull away from America, the more I'm able to see that smoke through the mirror. Like, yeah, I could clear it. You know, wiping the windshield clear to see myself rise up in a posture that's never been seen before. This is not even something my grandfather has done. So I'm respectfully and gently further in time with Father Time, man. So, yeah, shout out to Mexico.
Mexico.
A huevo.
A huevo. My guy, bro.
Yeah. And being able to teach others too, man. Like, I'm about to be doing work come March, working with some children. And I've done this in the past as a gym teacher, but just to get some kids, man, and letting them know how special they are and then how worthy they are at the age that they are right now. They carry it. They were born with it. But if no one is telling them this every day, they don't know. They don't know.
They don't know, but...
They don't know. They so caught up in the music that's feeding them, the foods that's feeding them. It's all lower vibration. So
we are what we consume. What you eat, what you hear, what you say, what you see, how you see it, what you think, that's what you become. We have the power to make ourselves sick. We have the power to also heal ourselves.
100.
I'm a person that comes from a family. I've never heard my parents cuss, talk bad about anybody, talk down about anybody ever. And then I grew up in the hood, bro, in Lansing, Detroit, Laredo, Texas, San Antonio, all the hoods you could think of, 15 schools, bro. So I had to adapt to my environment because the hood is rough and I come from a really loving home. And I was bullied for being too sensitive. Then I realized, oh, sensitivity is a superpower. Like, I can feel people more than they feel themselves most of the time. That in itself could be a lot, you know, but we're learning, we're growing, we're here.
We are here.
And we will not be moved.
Nah.
We didn't come here to take part, we came here to take over.
That's a
Because
fact.
the change is real, the change is happening. And we don't change the world by trying to change anybody else. We change the world inside, and once we change inside, the world changes because of our perception. Buddha says, before enlightenment, you chop wood and carry water. After enlightenment, you chop wood and carry water. It's just now you have a different perception of what you're doing. You're grateful for everything because being grateful, being in gratitude is another master key of the universe. Master key number 2, being grateful for everything, especially for the people that trigger you. Those are your biggest teachers. And for parents, kids are the future generation. They're innocent. They're coming directly from source. They're your teachers. It's your responsibility to lead by example and not teach them what to think. That's theirs. It's our job to teach them how to think, not what to think. Let them be themselves. They don't have to follow in your footsteps if they don't want to. But speaking of that, bro,
I hope.
What have been your biggest experiences, modalities, training methods, your daily routine? What is it that you do that gets you right? Right?
Man, it's a collective. It's literally, it's a bunch of things that works and builds the machine, builds the man. A man must learn that he's mind. Man is mind, and to what he put into motion is going to help him. That's the first universal law, putting things into motion. But he also must learn, being in his mind, things could get a little fuzzy. I talk about there's a roommate living in the mind that's with you for all your life, and they might be telling you stories. This roommate is living in your head, not paying no rent.
Rent free.
Yeah, rent free. And creating these patterns of things that may not be correct. So I often go from my head to my heart, today, head to the heart. And then in the heart was where the answers are. The heart is what holds most of the memory. So I learned to just do less and feel more today. And with that being said, I start my day out with slow, reflective movements, thoughts, You know, I'll wake up and just think, being silent, first of all, for like the first 10 to 15 minutes. Deep breathing, as it is a gift to have, you know. Bringing that sense of gratitude, as you discussed, is a master key. Being grateful for the things
For everything.
that's in front of you, for everything, for all things. Next, going into like my hezi chants and my affirmation, that's bigging myself up. That's my pledge of allegiance to myself. And, you know, that's the biggest thing. Going into that mirror and looking at that person, that reflection, and being patient with that person, you know, being respectful and gentle and loving to that person. And then I tap in, turn that music on, and let the ancestors guide me, you know, give thanks to them. I'm at my altar. It's all about feeling too, you know, with doing less and feeling more, you know what to do and what you need. So it's about respecting that intelligence, because the body has its own wisdom, the mind has its own wisdom, the brain, these are all separate entities that creates collectively who you are. You know, it's all accumulation. But recognizing that is the best thing. So I like to just feel like the emotions. Anything that comes to the mind, I like to externalize it, bring it out as like it is a person, you know? Bring out this roommate. Like, you got to get up out of here, pack it up. You know what I mean? But it's a number of things, man. You know, I haven't been lifting as much as I would want to. I'm not in the gym like that. I feel like where there's a space, there's an opportunity. So like,
Bro, don't let this hoodie fool you. This man is ripped. Like godly body.
I mean, you know, the body's a reflection of the lifestyle. So I take that serious. It's just like, you know, you're going on the interview, you got the 3-piece suit on.
3-piece.
I'm showing up every day with the 3-piece suit on. But I know what's underneath here, most importantly. And that's back to the man. The body makes the outfit. So I could wear the same thing for 30 days. But underneath, a lot is changing, a lot is shifting.
Bro, let me drop this dime real quick, bro.
Sure.
One of my favorite fashion tips, bro, from, can't remember if it was like the owner of Gucci or something like this. I'm not gonna name drop because I don't know. But he said a $10 shirt looks better on someone who is fit than a $10,000 shirt looks on somebody that's out of shape.
Yeah, it's nasty. It's nasty work. Yeah, I seen that. I witnessed that. I mean, I don't go into judging, but I'm like, really? With that $10,000 shirt you got on, you could have like
Bought a car.
Bought a car.
Fed so many people.
Could have fed people. You could have hired a professional to help you achieve. Because we really nobody want to be fat. Nobody want to be out of shape. That's a terrible feeling. It's a terrible weight to carry.
Bro.
And most Americans don't know that.
No, and I just looked this up too. The spiritual meaning of somebody that's overweight is you're holding on to a lot of unprocessed emotions and getting it from an external source like food, junk food, or whatever the case may be. Process the emotions. We need to feel to heal. Pain demands to be felt. If not, all you're doing is carrying that weight with you everywhere you go. I mean, you probably don't even know it. 5, 10, 15, 20 years, probably your whole life. And then you're going to come back again with the same thing until you learn what you're doing.
Yeah.
Bring awareness to it.
That's a fact.
And also, you spoke on silence. Silence is sacred. Why do I say silence is sacred? It is impossible to learn something new when you speak. Because when you speak, you can only speak what you know. And again, it is impossible to learn something new when you think. Because when you think, you can only think what you know. How can you think something that you don't know if you've never experienced it? So silence is sacred because that's where you learn.
Yeah.
Whether it's from a teacher outside of you or you've cleared your mind and your soul enough to listen to your higher self teaching you.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, and with that being said, in silence is where answers show. The ancestors might be sending a download. Nature might be teaching you something, but if you're not silent to pick it up, you just got a whole bunch of noise. So I learned that New York City is also noise. America's noise, chaos. So through the chaos, I learned clarity, being here abroad, sitting with myself for the first time in my life, being able to hear my heart beating. It's a powerful thing, man. It's a powerful thing.
I've only been to New York twice, bro, for my 30th birthday because I wanted to go.
Yeah.
And when I was like 13, 14, bro. But I swear, when I was 30, I think I went to Brass Monkey.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a bar.
It's a club on the 19th, 20th, and 21st floor, and we're outside. There's a hot tub in the middle of the dance floor.
Oh, man.
It's
a
crazy.
hot tub in the middle of the dance floor?
Yes, bro, I promise you.
That's wild.
Bro, and I swear to you, if New York feels like it's literally Men in Black, like that's where all the aliens are and all these like other people from all across the galaxy. That place is a
circus.
It's insane, bro.
Yeah.
It's, especially when you have the eyes to see. Like that's the gift. When you have the gift of sight, it's dangerous because you can never force anybody else to wear them. It's not that you see your truth, you see the truth always. And if you're out of alignment, it'll show right away. You know, it's a beautiful obsidian mirror. But yeah, man. What is Coach Get Right's biggest challenge right now for himself? Because, you know, you exude perfection, not in a way that we try to be perfect, but that we try to do our best every day, live in the moment, every day, give thanks, and be here now. It's impossible to heal in the past or the present, or the future. It's impossible to love someone in the past or the future. Our magic is here and now. Only now exists. And if the past and future exists, it's only because we're thinking about it right now.
Right.
So my question to you, big dog, is what's your biggest challenge right now, man?
And you said this earlier, like being a feeler, an empathetic healer, like you feel a lot. So feeling the weight of the world, you know, feeling the weight of my family.
That part.
Feeling the weight of myself. Makes me stronger, but sometimes it can get heavy. But with knowing, as a supreme man, as an illuminated man, as a wellness warrior, I have the tools to alchemize anything that's on me.
Anything.
And again, to have that heart in good posture, that heart feeling light. Yeah, man, I just the feeling, you know, waking up every day with the battle, because we battle with our mind. It's a war we're at, you know, like we're literally, for our thoughts, the things that we're eating. Programming. The urges, the lust, all of that, you know, that has been most of my life. So it just doesn't miraculously go away like that. You got to do the work. So I would say, to answer your question, that challenge of like feeling those things come up and then being a master to say, all right, I'm going to go let the shadow man take over, or nah, I'm actually going to go this way because this feels a lot more better, and I'm not going to keep repeating this cycle and the pattern, because that's what life does. It's a loop. You'll just keep repeating yourself. So nothing changes if nothing changes. Let's get to it. And knowing that, weight of the world, man, but we lifting. That's why, you know, I'm a reflection of my lifestyle. I'm built like my ancestors because they also had some weight to carry. And who am I to complain?
Who are we to complain? Complain, bro, that's outdated, bro.
Yeah, that's beta man.
If you still complaining, bro, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, throw that card away.
Like, come on, bro.
Throw that card away.
Con amor, like seriously, bro.
Sí. Con amor y respeto.
Con amor, bro, much respect, but that's old school, bro. Those are old school ways we expose that, and I'm just telling you because I love y'all. And I love you because I love me. And I don't need you to love me back. You know what I mean?
That's a fact, because your love is already there. And you can give it to yourself, you can give it to anybody else. That's why people are so backwards.
Backwards, bro.
Because they inflicting pain, and they attracting from a broken space, and they're attracting brokenness. But if you're a God, you're a goddess, you know what you deserve and what you should have in alignment in your field. Don't accept nothing that's below you.
Remember who you are, king.
Come on now.
Queen.
Y'all tripping with no luggage.
Bruh. And it almost slipped, but just in case you guys don't know yet, the school system don't teach you anything about you
No.
or tools to regulate the nervous system or how to meditate, how to pray. They don't want love or religion or anything in there.
No,
and if you haven't noticed by now, schools, hospitals, and prisons look exactly the same, bro.
That's square.
They teach you, and it's dull, bro. The colors are dull,
Lights,
bro.
everything, the smell.
They literally teach you to be in a rat race to make somebody else money. But what about your freedom? What about your self-love? What about learning the last key of the universe? Patience. One of the biggest downfall of men is we think we're in control. If it doesn't happen the way we want, when we want, we get mad. Bro, it's not on your time, bro. It's on the time. And time is one of the most precious and priceless things that we have. So don't waste it. Like, and I'm gonna say that again. Stop wasting your time. What are you doing with your life?
Facts.
Like, and what comes up right away is I used to love video games, bro. Zelda. Shout out to Zelda Ocarina of Time, Assassin's Creed. The only reason why I love playing them is because of all the stuff that you accumulate. The swords, the new weapons, the outfits, the money, the rubies, all these things. And then now I'm like, oh,
you
man.
are Zelda.
Bro.
You look like a Zelda character, bro. You're embodying that.
I'm going to take that.
Yeah, high key.
I'm going to take that. Learning the new songs, all that, bro.
Yeah.
Would you rather be doing that on TV or with your body? Look, upgrades.
Check them out. Yeah.
Upgrades.
Yeah.
Bro, upgrade yourself. We already in the video game right now. We playing it. I'm the player, the main character. He's the main character. He's the actor, the main star of his movie. I am of mine, of my video game, of his video game. And you're not just playing it. You are the creator too.
Yeah.
If you can fathom that.
Yeah.
So imagine if you're already playing a video game and then you're gonna play a video game inside the video game, and some video games have it to where you can play another one inside of that.
Right.
So how much do you want to be distracted,
so
bro?
Much, bro.
How
so
like
much.
the U.S. is known for the distractions. Entertainment is everywhere. Luxury is everywhere. You gotta have this car. It's a penis swinging contest for men. Like, oh, how much you got, bro? Are you serious?
Yeah. No.
Nah.
Yeah, they, you know, when you build that intelligence, you know right from wrong, man. You know what feels like. We are energetic beings living that physical experience. So, like, you're around things or people, places that's toxic, and you get contracted. That's a sign. Your body's already reading and telling you. So you should pay attention and build that awareness, because awareness is aliveness. And back to the video games, bro. I wanted to be a superhero growing up. Here I am.
No, you are. Dun, 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 dun.
You know what I mean? Like, we here, bro. And
super y'all.
Yeah, and when people see you, they see something in you that they need for themselves. And with learning that, that's a value that you have, and that's where you can create capital.
Bro, that part right
that's
there,
what I've learned, bro.
Abundance
We're
codes.
rich. We're rich on the inside.
Abundance codes.
Yeah.
Shh, listen. If you want
Keep
to.
that. Keep
hey,
that.
and
People-
I just want to say, whatever you see in me, whatever you see in him,
Yeah.
it's a reflection of you.
Yeah.
King, queen.
Right.
If you are triggered, good. Why? Because it's your medicine coming to the surface to show you, where am I out of alignment? Why am I still thinking this way? If I'm having a bad day and Coach Get Right is doing amazing, and I'm like, man, bro, this and that, bro, you suck, you ugly, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
If he chooses to react emotionally to what I'm saying to him, it's like misery loves company. Here's my poison, bro. Please drink it. Please drink it. So if he reacts emotionally, like trying to fight me or whatever the case may be, all he's doing is drinking my poison, because misery loves company. But if he takes a second to process that, bring awareness and love into it, maybe start to think, man, I wonder what that man just went through or what he's going through to come at me like that. Because everything you've ever spoken in your whole life, every conversation, good or bad, every argument, you talking to yourself, bro.
100.
Why do I say this? The words are coming out of whose mouth? Curse words, bad words. Words carry a frequency, and the body doesn't know the difference if you're playing or not. So be impeccable with your word.
That part.
But on to the next, bro. Who are your biggest inspirations in life, bro? Whether it's the people or an action or music.
Man, I'm gonna just say, in totality, like, it's just my mom and my grandmother.
Mom dudes, yeah.
Top two.
Queens.
Top two, man.
Yep.
Top two. Top two. And yeah, they are the purpose. And it's the only way to put it is like, and then seeing them today helps me get a lot more stronger because they still giving, you know, women is God.
Oof.
Still giving to the today, you know, and I'm like, forever grateful for them. You know, I'm at their feet, honorable. Yeah, like blessings to their heart and everything, their existence, everything they've given. Because I've been able to pick up the pieces, pick up the tools, and move with it. Like, because I know it's going. As a young man, being brought up and groomed by women, you don't understand or understand what's really going on.
No.
Because a woman can only raise a man thus far. He has to let go, get off the titty, you know what I mean, and go find some other kind of nourishment throughout the world.
His own nourishment.
His own nourishment. And I've been able to do that, but never forgetting the foundation. Never forgetting their heart, never forgetting their actions. The things that I witnessed growing up, seeing these giants get to it, with or without men.
Bruh.
You know what I mean? So it absolutely helped me today with even my relationships with women and how I see them. It could be romantic, it could be platonic, but I know how to show up for women because I seen what my queens, what they were going through. Yeah.
Blueprint,
100%.
bro.
It was always laid
Shout out to moms. Shout out to grandma. I love you. I love you so much because, I mean, look, wow. And I know y'all tapped in right now.
Yeah. So,
but,
and then like at this time now, the work is just giving them back the power. All the love that they lent and gave out, just recycling it back into them, times 2, times 3, you know, so that they get the emotional response and realize how much they mean, and never forget that. We all want to feel wanted. We all want to feel a sense of belonging. And my mother is also like a people pleaser. She want to make sure everybody's right before her. So I'm giving it back to her. She'll have nothing left. My mother will give you her last, you know.
Mama, fill your own cup first, mama.
Grandmoms, man, they on lines for Jordans. Like, man, my life, I was spoiled, man, and still spoil you today. I got it good. So my work is just giving it back to them and showing up, you know, in ways where they need that healthy masculine energy to come in and help them hold up the table. Well, absolutely don't do anything. I got it, because I've been showing it. You know what I'm saying?
No, but let them do their work too.
But their work is very frivolous. Like, it's not a matter of trying or doing. It's like, I got you because I've studied you. Grandma, I know exactly what your body needs. I know what you need to be eating. Mom, the same thing. Hydration, this and this and that. Let's have healthy conversations. Let's be healthy people to have healthy conversations and healthy movements through life. Because we're deserving. And I'm just a reminder, gently.
Yeah.
And I pull up, the presence is already strong. I don't do too much talking. They also asking me for information. If somebody like grandma, who is the matriarch, says to you, or says to me, but imagine she said it to you, you are my inspiration. How could you not go and get life every day?
You keep telling me subconsciously to bring this up. Kobe Bryant's definition of greatness. Kobe Bryant, shout out to the Mamba, bro.
Yeah.
His definition of greatness is to inspire other people, not by trying to inspire anybody.
Right.
But you living in your greatness automatically inspires others to do the same. You healing and doing the inner work that is a privilege automatically inspires others to do the same. And how do we do this? We lead by example. Fathers, mothers, parents, grandparents. And the only reason why I say let them do their work, bro, is because we know we've done enough work to know, and we're men, and like the Disney Channel and cartoons show us, oh, save the damsel in distress. Nah, bro, we don't save you.
Nah.
Why? Because if we save you, we're taking away the power of you saving yourself, which is tenfold way better.
Yeah.
And we don't have the power to save anybody but
No.
ourselves.
You gotta
So
learn. You gotta learn.
yeah,
Everything is a lesson
everything
and a
is
blessing,
a lesson.
you know. So, yeah, shout out to them. Without them, I mean, both parents. You know, I chose my parents, but oof, I could never muster the strength to see like what, bro. Yeah, we keep it going with that because I am, you know, I'm 50% of my mom's. She's 50% of her mother. I just accept and do the work, bro. But just always keeping them on the front end. We good.
Sheesh.
Yeah, we good. We good.
All right, bro. Last thing before we head out, because the son, you know, I think he's like talking to me somehow. But I think the last question that I have for you, man, is if today was your last day on Earth, which is not, what would your message be to the world, bro? How would you want to be remembered, or what master keys would you leave for the youth, the future, for the next person that's coming out of Harlem, the next person that's raised by only his mom and grandma with an absent father or absent mother? What's the blueprint? What's the message that you have for the world?
Ooh. Man, that's a heavy question, bro. It's a lot.
For a powerful man.
You know, you know, it's hard to tell somebody to trust, but you got to believe in yourself, 100%. Believing in yourself, because the energy, and what I mean by energy, the INNER -G, the inner God, is always going to lead you to that destination of arrival. And then that's just not the final stop. You're going to have more stops in life. But if you're guided by that inner light, believing in yourself, that you're worthy and can go get anything you want in this experience, it's going to all make sense with time as a variable. So, yeah, just the thought of belief. You think about, you know, as a kid, you have this imagination where you feel like nothing could be wrong. Everything goes right. Always go there. Everything can be right in this experience. We are looking outside of ourselves at man's creation. Create, believe, be imaginative, be creative. Like, this is your time to shine. God has put you in the game. Go get a bucket. Go get a bucket.
Go get a bucket, my
You
G.
know, but the belief, just believe in yourself. And it's all gonna fall into place. The big belief, big emphasis, all capital letters on belief, man. We're gonna always win with the belief. Simple.
Yeah.
I don't wanna be, you know, it can get complicated, but just belief.
Simplify your life.
Yeah,
You're either in love or in fear.
yeah.
You're either giving love or asking for love.
Yeah, that's what this experience is. It come with that. It come with two buttons: the love or fear. You press the love button.
Press the love button, man. That's where it is right there. Yeah, man. What a powerful episode 2, man. Thank you for being here, my brother.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Bro,
Thank
love
you for
you, man.
seeing me. I love you too, Chandler.
We here, bro.
When
Appreciate
I'm
you,
on,
100.
yeah, my guy. Much love and prosperity, man. Keep growing.
Keep growing.
Master Keys, you heard?
Master Keys, you heard?
Yeah.
Hey, just real quick, because this place is too beautiful. I'm just about to flip this so they know where we at.
See,
They
yeah,
don't
give
do
him
it
that.
justice. This is where we are right now, with the sun. Master Keys, Soul Connection Podcast, episode 3 coming soon. Love you guys. Stay tuned.